Honda's cbr1000rr has finished in the runner-up spot in the last two Motorcycle USA Superbike Smackdown comparisons, and they're not happy about it. Meet the new 2012 cbr1000rr. For the new year, Honda has bestowed this motorcycle with new suspension, new EFI settings, and new bodywork and wheels to enhance the performance of it on the street and racetrack. So we're here at Infineon Raceway to see how it performs. So hop on, let's go for a ride. Probably the biggest change I noticed on this motorcycle is the rear shock. Now, they went to that twin chamber rear shock design, and historically, whenever you're riding a sport bike on the racetrack, when you're loading the back end of the bike with the throttle, the shock compresses, and then when you let off the throttle, it rebounds. And there's always like this split second area where you're in this neutral zone between compression and rebound. And I've always just never really thought of anything of it until now, until I rode this thing. This thing, the gap between compression and rebound, it's gone, man. It's totally gone. And what it does is it allows the rear tire to hook up more consistently from on-off throttle. Like your tire is always connected. And the difference between the new bike to the old bike and the amount of rear wheel traction and the amount of wheel spin, it was night and day. Like the new bike, the new cbr1000rr does not even need traction control. The traction control is the new rear shock absorber because it works that well. As always, this Honda CBR inline 4-cylinder engine's got a ton of mid-range. And here at Infineon, where you got a point-and-shoot circuit where you need a lot of grunt off the corners, this engine gets with the program fast. Sure, it doesn't have as much top end as the BMW 1000rr or other sport bikes in this class, but for sure, the mid-range, it has really good, if not the best mid-range performance. The instrumentation on the cbr1000rr is a big improvement. It's easy to read, it's very, very legible. I love the lap timer functionality and the ability to adjust the rev counter, so where you want to shift gears, and when it's time to shift a gear, the lights are really bright. It's very, very obvious. The old light was really small and it's hard to see. This new one's night and day times better. Overall, I'm just really impressed with this motorcycle. It's not a significant improvement from the 2011 model, but in a way, it's still a fantastic motorcycle, and just the improvement in rear tire traction, courtesy of that new shock absorber, is insane. Like that to me is going to be like a revolutionary change in the sport bike market. All right, we just spent some time on this 2012 cbr1000rr on the street, and the first thing I have to say about this bike is just the low-end throttle response. It's a lot more smooth than before. Like you dial and throttle, and it accelerates, but it does it so in a very, very, very linear method. I mean, probably sound like a broken record because every bike we test these days is like it's so linear and smooth. But yet again, Honda's making it better, improving something they already had very well dialed. We only rode about 80 miles a day, but I mean, it wasn't a jarring ride. My butt isn't sore. The ergonomics are very relaxed and comfortable. It's got decent wind protection, and I'm a tall guy. I'm 6 foot tall, and this bike still fits me. I think if you're a little bit taller, it might get a little bit cramped, but as far as 6 foot tall guy, you should be okay. But overall, the 2012 cbr1000rr, it definitely showed its pedigree at the racetrack where we could push it a little bit harder, but Honda's built a fantastic street bike, and I really anticipate this thing being at the top of the list come Superbike shootout on the street.